I used to spend hours straightening my hair, burning it, just to iron out any parts of myself that I didn't believe were normal. Not because I didn't care about my hair, but because I thought changing it might make me belong. I grew up in a predominantly white area, attending a predominantly white private school, an environment that already made me feel like an outsider. And you may think that belonging is destined, but belonging isn't always guaranteed just because of where you are. Belonging can be shaped by the words said around you. So what were the words that I heard? It's because you're black. Why does your hair look like that? Racial words thrown around like they meant nothing. Piece by piece, those words chipped away at me until I started to believe them. Racial abuse isn't always about those big, obvious moments. For me, it was those little interactions that reminded me I was different. So there I was, every morning before I had to leave for the school bus, standing in front of the mirror, blowing steaming hot air through my clothes. On the outside, I looked fine. I smiled, I joked, I played the class clown. But that didn't suit my character. It wasn't me. Every time I pushed the pain aside, I was pushing away my potential. My grades slipped. My focus suffered. My confidence shattered. When I started high school, that's when the pressure really hit. I thought, if I change who I am, if I become who they want me to be, then maybe I can fit in. The truth? I wasn't making friends. I was collecting faces. People weren't laughing with me. They were laughing at me. These interactions didn't just affect me in school. They crept into my relationships, made me afraid to open up. So I kept people at arm's length, protecting myself with strong barriers surrounding me, still being the confident, jokey, smiley character that everybody thought I was. But inside, I was afraid. During this time, me and my brothers were causing all sorts of trouble. If you knew anything about my parents, you knew they come up with some crazy ideas. But we knew this was the craziest. A mentor. That period of guidance, uncomfortable as it was, sparked a deeper curiosity about my roots. I began to ask questions I never thought to ask before about my identity, my culture. I came to understand the struggles my great-grandfather went through just to make a difference in my motherland, Sierra Leone, a difference that would impact generations. I began to reflect on why I acted the way I did, where those impulses came from, and the type of person I actually wanted to become. That's when something clicked. I asked myself, who am I? Not who they say I am, not who they want me to be. Who am I? My identity was never a weakness. My difference was never a burden. The very thing that made me stand out was the very thing that could give me strength. Maybe you haven't been racially abused. Maybe your story looks different. An Asian in a mostly white school, or a woman in a room full of men. Maybe you're someone who simply feels other. Whatever your story, the truth is the same. It's okay to be different. It's powerful to be different. When you understand who you are and where you come from, you can finally understand where you're going. Identity isn't always about the past. It's a compass that guides your future. Looking back, those weren't just painful memories, they were lessons. The truth? I still don't have it all figured out, but not all of us do. Self-discovery is a journey of peeling back layers, a journey of learning, unlearning, and relearning, a journey that asks us again and again, who am I becoming? Is it really who I want to be? So who am I today? I'm no longer that boy who stands behind straightened hair and silence. Today, I wear my natural curls of pride as a symbol of everything I've reclaimed. I'm proud to be black. I'm proud of my Sierra Leonean and Nigerian heritage, of the resilience woven into my culture and strength carried out through generations. What once made me feel like an outsider is now the very thing that grounds me. Those lessons I've learned have now guided my purpose to be that mentor for others, as someone was once a mentor for me. So let me ask you, what would it look like for you to define yourself on your own terms? To not shrink yourself to fit into somebody else's narrative. To walk your own. Step by step. Mistake by mistake. Victory by victory. When you claim your identity, you don't just unlock your purpose. You begin a journey that lasts a lifetime. Thank you.